Hello, everyone. AK GameVio here, and we're back. We're in college. It's a very frightening thing, but we're gonna try and make this work, especially with video making. So this is kind of just the gameplay of over, just me talking. It's pretty much that's what's gonna be it. Uh, I I've been busy. I've been extremely busy, and there's been a lot happening, which currently something else just popped up, but it's just it's all going to be part of the story. So after I edited the Fall Guys and the Backrooms video, I edited them and kind of shipped them off a week apart each, and packed everything, and which I was quite surprised how I packed everything in my truck, knowing that that it would be uh, worried about what might happen to it, and we drove it to Wasilla to drop it off at a trucking company, which would then ship it down to Seattle. You know, the fun stuff. The fun stuff. Anyway, um, we get there. It was a long ride to and from back. Not much I wanted to experience, and all that sorts of fun stuff. So I really don't have a ride for like the next 2 weeks that, before I go off to, Seattle and, drive to, my college or my university for that matter. So we get that, and it takes a while for us to finally start, kind of packing and, getting ready to fly down. Uh, so I had a carry on, which then had all my stuff that I needed, which then, I was like, okay, I can have it all there because, they asked for no backpack and only one carry on, I was like, okay, that's fine. So I'll put it in this small suitcase. And funny thing is, my brother thought it was just a bag to check in. There wasn't a sticker or a little tag saying, hey, this is where it's going. Yeah, no, there's no lock or anything. It's just there. Uh, it has, it has all of my, you know, it has all my, important stuff, like banking, anything you can imagine. Just, it just rolls off right there. Uh, yeah, no, it had everything, which made me scared. I was nervous throughout the whole 4 hour flight and while we were waiting and stuff like that. I was worried that, something might happen, which, mistakes happen. We got it. We got it all figured out. We got the pack. We got the carry on. We didn't take it on the flight, but it came to Seattle like it said it would. So all went to go plan and everything's all right. So we get to Seattle, which was great. I loved doing the Space Needle. Space Needle was great, awesome. It was a great view. I loved seeing Seattle from that point of view. Absolutely amazing. Uh, Traffic was insane. Not gonna lie, you guys are just like everywhere. It's just everywhere, man. And well, I mean, I definitely enjoyed driving it. It was a good first experience, but it was definitely scary for the first time. Anyway, uh, we got there. I've just been like, a total nervous wreck because like, my truck has, just only a tarp protecting all the other stuff. And, I'm scared of just leaving it for like, 5 seconds. I was just terrified the whole time, like until I was able to like move my stuff in. Uh, but, it all worked out perfectly. So then after we got a hotel in Seattle because we would have had to sleep in the truck, uh, and I'm glad we had a hotel, but I'm gonna be honest, it was not the best hotel. I think it was probably one of the worst I've ever stayed in, which it props to them trying to make it work and trying to deal with everyone moving in and stuff like that. But you know what? I feel like with how much, because they doubled the price, of moving in, or people like clocking in, because they know they can do that. They can get away with that stuff. So it was really just a matter of, what they're going to do with that, which there was holes in the wall. The AC filter was all built up. It was everywhere. And, I was really too fond of it. But, we had a room. And I think that was the bottom line of what I was grateful for at the end of the journey. So we get there, and it's a couple days before we move in because they had these move-in dates for some reason, which, it helps people, when they would come, and it's not just a whole lump of people, and it actually went very smoothly. We, did it in the morning, and it all worked out perfectly. And, moving in, the dorm room was small, but you know what? It's just the way it is. There's no AC whatsoever in this entire room. Each room has no AC, and the Wi-Fi is crap. I remember having to, we'll get to it later, but so doing assignments is just it loads forever, and sometimes I might not even save because the internet just goes out like that, which is absolutely terrifying. I don't want to lose my work, lose my my work spot. It definitely happened, which was not fun. Going back and doing everything all over again. So, then it was to the, kind of bottom line. We got there. Roommate's nice, he's not much of a talker, but, it's all right. It's all right. Not everyone's a talker, I mean, I'm not even much of a talker out in public, but, staying alone with someone can kind of make you go insane. I currently, to my girlfriend, I'm just word vomiting of what I actually am doing with everything. She's basically been the first person I've been talking to because, it's just easier to get a hold of her first, and it's easier for her to have time for me, for us to, kind of talk and stuff like that. Which then, because everyone's busy, everyone's got to figure stuff out. It's basically it's still the first week. I mean, I think it's almost been a week of school so far, and it's actually not been bad. High school does not make it out of what they tell you it is. It's basically, majority teachers. Remind you of the one favorite teacher you had each year or, each grade. There was that one teacher that you really liked. It's basically 95% of those teachers that are nice and you like, and they kind of make it, a good experience. There's always going to be that one teacher that, you're not going to like, but, you just got to deal with it, and, you're basically paying them for your time. And so, yeah, you just got to go through it. It's a semester long, it's really not that much. What was funny was, me and my girlfriend both had our first kind of ounce of caffeine. I had a triple shot, and I think she just had a frap or whatever. I think it was just a frap, but anyway. So I'm doing laundry, and I'm supposed to be reading chapters, while doing laundry, kind of just waiting because, it takes forever. Which, keep in mind, doing it on weekends when there's no school sucks. It just sucks. It sucks, which I'm going to plan on doing it on weekdays because, apparently that's when most people are probably not going to do it and they don't have the time to. So I'm going to try and do it then. But we were basically, like those, that squirrel from Hoodwinked. We were basically talking like that. I think mostly I was. Yeah, baby! And we'll see how long the line goes. I'm trying to test my limits of what I can record exactly without it, exactly lagging and, kind of the whole file system just going corrupt and, all that fun stuff. So Minecraft has definitely been a pass of what it can do, which is great because I'm glad I can at least record a video on a game. I know it might get repetitive, he's been doing Bed Wars, and I'm like, you know what, I like Bed Wars, and, it's great just to, kind of tell my experience of college, which, we'll figure that out along the way, as we go along down the road, which, so the move-in was great. I got everything set up. I'm impressed that I got a home mini fridge from Alaska to Montana, and it's still doing pretty good. It's pretty good condition. It's doing great, and it's definitely way better than paying $200 for renting it, which I can have the exact same money to, uh, actually buy one. It would have not been that hard. Uh, Classes have been absolutely amazing. I've never actually had to get to sleep in while going to school. It's weird having my earliest class start at 9. At 9. And pretty much there's only one day where it ends at 6, but the majority, the 4 other days end at 3. So it's basically not even 9. There's 2 of them or just one that ends at from 9 to 3, and then the rest are 11 to 3, 12 to 3. It's just only has 2 classes through that day, so I don't even have to really get up that early. So it's been great. It's been absolutely just great doing it, and having fun and just experiencing the bit of just the college experience. It's definitely been very interesting, and it's definitely been new. It is hard the first couple of days, but after that, you kind of get used to it. Speaking of which, yesterday, so Sunday, my car needed to change its oil, and I'm like, okay, I don't exactly have time to do it myself, so I'm just gonna go to a Jiffy Lube and get it done. It's cheap, right? So then we kind of just get that in. They change it, but apparently the braking fuel be changed, which I'm like, okay, can you do it now? Well, our guys that do it don't do it on Sundays, and you got to come tomorrow, which I look at my Monday schedule, which is from 9 to 3. And they want me to come at 8 a.m. I don't know how long it's going to take. I did not want to risk it because, finding a parking spot was going to be hard. And then getting to class to itself was going to add some more time. So they would have had to done it in maybe 30 minutes. And I still probably would have been almost late to class. I probably would have. Which would, I know it's bowling, which I know. Bowling? Yeah, I know. Bowling. I just don't want to be late to class, I just want to keep getting that good grade and pass without a hitch. It's just, I just want to get this done and over with as fast as possible. So they can't do it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to come tomorrow at 3, which is enough time because it's 3 hours before you guys close. He's like, maybe not. I'm like, well, I'm certainly hope so, because I'm paying you guys to do my oil, or change my brake fluid, because apparently that's crucial, because you guys definitely said it's crucial. So I come, so this is pretty much 15 minutes after I do it, and I'm still fuming from this. I come there, and they say that the guys are there, but when I get there, they say that the guys did not show up. I'm like, okay, why don't all 6 of you that are working at Jiffy Lube right now know how to change brake fluid?
How do you not know how to do that?
How? I honestly don't get it. I don't know how you don't know how to do it, but I need it now because you say you need it done, which I would like it done. I kind of want that stuff done. So tomorrow, when supposedly I was going to do my audio recording, because, my roommate was going to be gone, which is definitely going to be tough because I think recording my audio while he's here is awkward. And I think just recording in general while he's here is just I can't be myself. I'm still trying to get used to me being in a room with someone else. It's still trying to get used to that. So I have to go bright and early, waking up at probably 7, getting ready, driving there, being there at 8, having them do it. Hopefully they are there, because I swear if they don't do it tomorrow, I'm actually going to lose it. And I know that sounds stupid. It's it's not a first world problem. I'm like, well, I want it done. I want it done. I honestly want it done. I just want it done and over with, so I don't have to worry about it, because apparently it could be danger to all my braking system, and it could potentially ruin my truck. Yeah, speaking of Wi-Fi, with the assignments, they're fairly easy. I think I've had no problem. I think after this, I'm going to actually go get a laptop because, they say you don't need a laptop for in class, but you kind of do. And that's like essentially the whole problem with everything. So I'm going to get myself a cheap laptop that can just basically do what I needed to do. Just go online and, just look at the stuff that online assignments and take notes and yada, 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 all that fun stuff. So that's going to be on my bucket list, which then homework has been essentially with a cinch. I had math homework, which this is where the Wi-Fi problem comes in. It was doing, because they had to do it online because they have like a worksheet, like handwritten worksheet that you could do, and then you have your online, which you need to do both at like some point, time and date, and all is good, right? So it takes forever to load to the next question. I shit you not. It takes forever to load to the next question, and so I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting, and I think it was like at like question 12 where it lost my connection. It lost my connection to, what I needed to, so it was just a big problem, and I was just evidently pissed because, it retract my questions a couple times because I had to, I think it ended me at like question 9, so I had to do like the 3 problems that I was trying to do back again. I'm here, the internet's bad, and I'm glad I'm even able to record this. This has been a blessing to even do this, and it sucks. Well, from what I'm paying, I could probably get a small apartment that has better stuff. I swear, it is driving me absolutely nuts of how much this is killing me right now. Just to do assignments. I mean, I don't even care if I'm not able to, I'm having to struggle with, recording. I can deal with that. Because it's not as big of a problem as it is. But loading homework has just been a struggle, and as I just need to, get better internet here. Which I'm glad I'm not doing, streaming anymore because, then that would really cause some problems because, I don't think it would have worked at all. So pretty much, yeah. I mean, first week has been amazing. I think my one kind of tip to say what this college experience has been to people who are not going to college yet or are not able to, like they're younger. Teachers are nice. You basically just got to show up and do your work. And basically, this is pretty funny. So my English teacher, he basically said, you show up, you do the work, no matter if it's good or bad, you get an 85%. Which, whoa. So basically, I can just half-ass this class and I get an 85%.
This is amazing.
It's absolutely amazing. It's like, it's just a gold mine for English, which I thought I would absolutely just not like. And my math teacher has been nothing but funny and just absolutely helpful. And I don't know what is going on with high school. Clearly something's wrong with them. But, apparently it's just amazing here. I think I have one teacher that I'm kind of questioning about, but, it's not that bad. I think I'm actually going to enjoy, college experience. I know it's been the first week, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. So, yeah, it's been amazing. I hope to keep weekly uploads. I'm going to try to. Whenever I have the free time, basically. And I hope you guys do enjoy the content for now. And I hope to be better. Definitely over summer times, but when it comes to winter break, which is basically through December and half of December and then half of January, where I will not be able to do any sort of games, uploads, or anything. So I'm going to try my best because I'm going to have to leave my computer here in Montana, which is great. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy. I hope you guys make sure to leave a comment of what you guys would like to see on Hypixel. Basically, Minecraft is the only thing I can do right now until I figure out what I can actually do. So comment down what kind of Hypixel game you want, and I will try and do like, commentary, or I'll actually try and do like in-game experience, or a little bit of both. You never know. We'll try and do a video idea, but leave a comment of what you guys want, and I'll try and do my best. And even comment what you want to hear from me. Like what kind of story you want to hear, like what was your childhood experience and whatever. And I'll try and do my best to make it good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.